Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching The Disturbing Art of AI by Nexpo or Nightmare Express. Nightmare Express? Is that? No, that's not. Nightmare Expo. Let's say it like that. But yeah, let's check it out in the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I missed the intro. The intro is so beautiful. Creepy, mysterious, unsolved. Let's go. Okay. This video contains images that some viewer may find disturbing. It's already disturbing as fuck. What the fuck is happening? This is AI modifying this image, I assume. Oh boy. Oh, this is okay. This is too much now. Okay, let's go from the beginning, but speed it up. Because this is that was insane. It's even haunting than before. It's even more haunting than before. Jesus fuck. I thought maybe speeding it up might make it more like less disturbing, but this is very disturbing. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at it at the feedback, but Jesus, that is too much. That is too creepy. Oh. Nexpo, what are you doing?
It's Tuesday night. Wildfires range over West Coast California. CD Projekt Red announces DLC. And over in the furthest reaches of cyberspace, a musical artist named Supercomposite makes a discovery.
Okay, let me turn off this light because I want to make it a bit more creepy.
She experiments with AI-driven art, made possible through inputting text prompts into machine learning systems like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, and Midjourney. And like anything, at first, everything seems to be alright. Animals, landscapes, trees, the human form, the potential of AI-driven art is endless. And so she decides to push the boundaries of what this system can do, and inputs the following.
We've known each other many years. This is the first time you ever came
Brando.
The last name of Marlon Brando. A prompt that will surely test the absolute limits of the capability of artificial intelligence. Curiously, she enters a modifier, -1. Also known as a negative prompt weight, which informs the AI that they're seeking a picture as conceptually far away from the prompt as possible.
Oh.
To be frank, it's an interesting thought experiment.
So make it
because
as
it makes you
abstract as
wonder
possible.
how exactly AI views the world and what it considers the opposite of everyday things to be. I mean, what do we consider the opposite of everyday things to be? If I asked you what the opposite of birds are,
Worms?
what would you say?
Snakes. Snakes.
Supercomposite sends off her prompt and lies in wait. The minutes tick by without much concern until, finally,
is...
Innocuous, yet interesting that the opposite of Marlon Brando is perceived to be an abstract skyline. Written on it appears to be two words, Digita and Pentix, and in the background appears to be text on a white page. Curious, she ponders if the inverse of this photo would result in a picture of Marlon Brando. And so she inputs another prompt and sends it off into the vast unknown.
-1 again, okay. Oh, is this gonna be... If it's Marlon Brando, I'm gonna be fucking... Oh! That's a pen. That's a cane, or that's a like the lining of wiring for car. Does look good-ish.
Before them were four images of a highly uncanny older woman with severe rosacea on her cheeks. She bears prominent cheekbones, has dark-colored hair, and can be seen within a living room, in what appears to be a hospital, in a bathtub, and against a green wall with just one discernible word above her.
William?
L-O-A-B.
William?
Or Loeb.
Loeb. Oh, William Loeb.
Over the next few days, Super experiments with their creation, curious about why and how
these
Loeb
are
exists.
okay. These are extremely creepy, and an unknown number keeps calling me. It called me like 2 times right now. That's why I'm looking at my phone now. It's just I'm getting really scared right now, and these are too terrifying. Jesus.
She eventually employs a method named AI image crossbreeding to combine one of Loeb's photos with a completely separate one that her friend created. However, instead of this combination resulting in Loeb's demise, or innocuous photos involving this tunnel, what comes to fruition is something a bit more grotesque.
What?
Through some kind of emergent statistical accident, something about this woman is adjacent to extremely gory and macabre imagery in the distribution of the AI's world knowledge. Since Loeb was found using negative prompt weights, her gestalt is made from a collection of traits that are equally far away from something, but her combined traits are still a cohesive concept for the AI, and almost all descendant images contain a recognizable Loeb.
Jesus! Okay, that I didn't see that. I was just reading, but that is too much.
In nearly every
What the fuck
image,
is that?
Loeb is distinct and embodies the physical manifestation of the repulsive and uncanny. This AI is somehow creating images that perfectly encapsulates what terrifies us, wrapped up in a myriad of situations like family portraits, loitering within an office building, looming over children like a reincarnation of Jesus Christ, and even standing by after what appears to be a murder by her own hand.
This is so. This reminds me of, like, you know, the layers of fears, but like the double down, then more creepy, because this is AI making this shit.
As the correlation between Loeb and the idea of malformed, mutilated imagery was merely beginning to take root. The Angel Hallway plus Loeb also produced art with such copious gore that probably very few people want to see them, but here are 2. I don't feel comfortable posting the most disturbing ones. They're borderline images of dismembered, screaming children. There's something moving to me about these grotesque scenes.
You know what's fucking insane about this? That the AI finds these images as normal. For an AI, there is nothing different than in any of these images. But because of our psyche, of what is fucked up and what isn't, we find these images extremely disturbing. Because it's of us getting fucked and mutilated and disturbed like this. This is bizarre.
And the desperation, panic, and sadness that they convey.
Like they
Again,
left the
these
image
are
on the
produced
left.
with other images as inputs and no text. They're the result of crossbreeding of images of Loeb with pictures of other things.
Oh, that is actually kind of...
The images that
Beautiful.
result from crossing Loeb with other images can in turn be crossbred with other images. The AI can latch onto the idea of Loeb so well that she can persist through generations of this type of crossbreeding, even without using the original image.
That is brilliant. That is amazing.
From here, their journey down the Loeb rabbit hole continues. As referenced, her persistence in existing within each resulting photo is striking, and even when they try to get rid of her, to distort her out of existence, she remains
She
in
persists.
immensely
Yeah.
uncomfortable scenarios
That is insane. Like she is.
with a child.
Ah! That is so much. Oh God, that is too much. That is too much. The child, the kid. Look at the kid. Oh my God, I don't want to even look at that.
Clinging to the
Okay, that's very better. The kid. I couldn't do that. I couldn't keep looking.
human form. Locked in time as a clay statue. Deformed by unknowable technology.
What the fuck?
Lurking
This AI is high
Watching.
as fuck, bro.
from the dark. Trapped within a Stephen Gamble canvas, painstakingly out of place. Abandoned as a lifeless child. Trapped in the deep blue. And frozen in eternal pain.
God, no. Fuck. That is beautiful, actually. Anything other than that kid. That kid.
I was
killed
ripping
me.
Loeb apart
Almost.
and putting her back together. She's an emergent island in the latent space that we don't know how to locate with text queries. But for the AI, Loeb was an equally strong point of convergence as a verbal concept.
Alright.
The big lesson for me here with Loeb is that image prompting can essentially be used as your custom parameter to question the AI's form of thought. You can produce original styles and characters that you literally discover. Negative prompting can help you find emergent accidents, much like Loeb, too.
So basically, you can actually ask the AI, what do you think, and the AI can give you the procedure that led to the art that we see as the cursed shit that we see.
This is largely where her thread ends. She claims that she'll update it with further pictures of Loeb as they're created, and that's a promise that's held true.
Super composite. I'm gonna check that out.
To this day, they're still adding to it, and this thread in its entirety serves as an interesting dive down a surreal, uncanny, and dreamlike rabbit hole regarding this undisclosed AI art generator and its bizarre
Oh, that
affixation
is such a
with this
good
one
fucking
specific
image
face.
for like a horror game.
As we can recall, the original prompt referenced the inverse of Marlon Brando,
Brando.
and the resulting image was nothing like any human would logically expect it to be. It was an abstract skyline. So how did this come from this?
That is a good question. That is a very good question. I think that's how like a computer is big brain enough that it connects things that in our mind are so minimal connections, but because of the negative one they added, it tries to make it as abstract as possible. And what is the most abstract thing to a computer? Something that is completely different instead with like a very small detail connected. Like what is the connection here? The only thing that is like connected a bit is that this one has an earthly feeling. If you can see here, there is some dirt around, and this is kind of like a cracked down, mummified human that's been like in a cave or like in a grave for a very long time. That is the only thing that is connected based on my human brain. Other than that, you need to zoom in or understand something. Maybe digital like Pentix is like a company that used to mummify people, or like is like a taxidermy company or something. Maybe there is some connection that the AI with the usage of internet tries to like connect with. You can't do that. Bizarre. 2003, alright. Windows XP. Grandma's pictures. Oh, grandma's pictures. Okay. Hallelujah. Do you love me? I'm sorry, but ew. What the fuck is AI? Doesn't seem to like human faces, because every time I generate something with AI too, you can basically do it nowadays with just typing stuff and putting pictures and shit. Every face, human faces are not depicted right, in the right manner. It seems like AI always gonna have a problem with human faces, because even in animation and generation and like AI animation in video games that are like top notch, of their, like, what do you call it, of their class, top of their class in video game animations, even the faces always look just weird, just not right. Do you remember Until Dawn? Faces still had some issues with them. Or like one of the biggest gaming memes of all time, the faces of Eleanor. Eleanor had the most advanced faces of all video games that we've seen so far. And even that was still a bit creepy and weird because the low quality of the face itself, but the high quality of the expression and the animation of the facial, like, you know, details. This is weird. AI doesn't like faces. That old man looks good though. Ew. What the fuck is that? Is that a cat? What the fuck? Okay, that is demonic as fuck. Oh god. What is happening? Ew. It's like you never left. What? What does that even mean? Is Nexpo an AI? I mean, we've seen him a lot. He was on Some Ordinary podcast too. Because this is
Why
really
are
creepy.
AI creations so unsettling? What is it about these images that causes this inexplicable dread? The program I was utilizing to make this slideshow and throughout this entire video was Stable Diffusion, and in the process, I learned quite a few things about it. When you make your input too specific, you may happen upon exactly what you're looking for. The AI is, in a way, constrained by what you feed it. However, if you take away the specifics in your prompt and really allow it to spread its wings and create something for you,
oh,
well,
oh, then it just thinks on its own. Oh, that is not what you'd want to do.
that's when things get interesting. Anomalies, much like Loeb, await, hidden away within the confines of something called latent space, or the medium in which AI recreates the features it's been fed. You may have seen other examples of this idea before, notably with a Twitter thread from June in which this person discovers what appears to be a demon after inputting a completely made-up word. Krungus, they called it, which is pretty creepy and is even something you can discover yourself.
Just by typing
But it
Krungus.
isn't just disturbing, off-putting creatures and faces that this system excels at.
Okay, that is weird. Okay, there is two possibilities for that. Either there is a religion, there is a cult in the world that uploaded some information toward Krungus as a demon, as being a demon. Unless that person Googled it before it became like right now it's popular because of this moment, this picture. But, or the AI itself tried to create a fake cult of its own and create a unit for it named Krungus and it's now presenting it to us.
Isn't just
And that's
disturbing,
weird.
off-putting creatures and faces that this system excels at. And the span of AI's weirdness isn't always as straightforward as entering a text prompt that we know will give us something scary. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite examples of artificial strangeness dates back years.
What?
So let's pause. And let's head back.
To what time? Oh, this fun. It is the image that he showed at the beginning. In the beginning, there was darkness. And then bang.
In 2019, an anonymous programmer going by none other than the girl who talks to AI set out to create a simulation of the human brain by utilizing a system known as a generative adversarial network,
Okay.
or GAN for short. GANs essentially become trained through machine learning to take in millions of existing stimuli in order to recreate an idea. In this case, the system was tasked with creating a face, and after prowling through millions of existing photos, it spit out this one.
Okay. That is human.
The programmer, however, had a curious idea. Since the AI's entire worldview is constrained by the sum of its inputs, what would happen if it were to slowly forget the very thing it was trained for? And so, with the AI's neurons visualized to the right, she shuts them off one by one until this face distorts into something completely unrecognizable.
So it's basically decaying AI's memory, or as a self-rule against, like basically the rules that put in so we can get a human face, not a creepy one. Powerful self-portraits reveal William Truman's descent into Alzheimer's disease. Oh! It's a simulation of Alzheimer's. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
The parallels between synthetic deconstruction and afflictions of the human mind are clear, and this project serves as a curious looking glass into the realm of neuroscience and how we as individuals perceive life around us.
It's incredibly creepy, but it is oh, that is so fucking smart.
The way that face slowly distorts into a faded memory, leaving the remaining neurons scrambling to fill the void, leaves us with an end result that is haunting. And to this day, this remains as one of the most fascinating AI curiosities that I have ever seen.
Yeah. That is the power of AI. You can basically simulate everything. Even a human brain forgetting a human face. That is insane to me. Really deep.
Loeb is an eerie case study. Someone that has successfully cemented herself in the online sphere. And while the reason behind her conception and why this AI somehow latched on to her oddly specific facial features and tied them to macabre, disturbing imagery is currently unclear.
Okay.
What is certain is that her persistence has left us with an interesting revelation. We know that AI knows how to create subjectively beautiful synthetic art through mere text prompts, generating some of the most striking examples of the sheer potential of modern technology. With that said,
That is amazing.
who's to say that it can't excel at the opposite?
Oh.
Relatively, the adoption and potential of synthetic art is merely beginning. And with the advent of Loeb freaking so many of us out, what else is hidden away within the vast abyss of AI?
I
And
can't
how will
wait
this
to figure
impact
it out.
us?
Or see someone
When
else
we
figure it
find
out. Because after this video, I'm gonna go to every website that I used to make art on, like AI generated art, and just if it might be possible. Oh god, this one, this game, Ice Cup. Was it Ice Cup? No, this was something Cup. Sky's Cup, S Cup, Ice Cup, something like that. Oh, thank you. I'm kind of cold down below, so I can't really. Oof, my feet. I'm gonna go turn on the heating. That was it. Okay. Oh, thank God, because I was worried. I was like, is there a jump scare coming? I know that Nexpo isn't a jump scare kind of guy, but like you never know. You never know. These people might get like a bit crazy on their like things they wanna do. Just see you later.